What's up, everybody? How you doing? Glad everybody could meet. Just got the notice. Awesome. Matt, how you doing? So today's topic doesn't have to be exactly what it is, but we can talk about anything. My question is, are you the black sheep of your family like me? That's all I have to say. Because I think we are. I'm going to adjust that light a little bit. But I'm just saying, who knows? Bring that down a little bit. Curious. You've probably seen all my videos or most of them about, Thanksgiving, all the crap I'm going through. It's not as bad as I make it out to seem, but it is pretty serious. But like I said, are you the black sheep of your family? That's all. Everybody say hi, see what's going on. I only see one person on there, but I see 5 joining, so that's cool. Happy Sunday. Got a little light snow up here in New Hampshire. Yeah, about an inch or two, not bad. Supposed to be up to about 40 something, so I'm not even gonna bother shoveling. I'm gonna hope it melts away. Christmas is coming early, huh? And happy Hanukkah. I don't know when that starts, but any of you Jewish people, so to you, But tell me if Hanukkah already started. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I'm ignorant to that stuff. I'm not even going to do a Christmas tree this year. Sorry to say. Yeah, I'm just busy. See what's going on. That's really all. It's not an excuse. I understand all that, but sorry, I'm just going through papers too. Also got to do some videos today. After this, I got to cook, eat, and then do videos, and then we relax and get ready for tomorrow. So, how's everybody doing out there? Man, up to 12. D, how you doing? What's going on? I like that little pink hand thing. That's cool. So, what is everybody up to today? Clara, how you doing? Still need to give us a house tour. All right, well, All right, well, we'll get there. How about, just for Clara, not now, I'll do a quick video. I'm going to walk around the outside of my house and do a quick video of what snow's like, if that makes you happy. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. But look for a quick short. In fact, let me say, Clara Burger. Snow video. Just for you, Clara. Hi, Kuma, how you doing? D, how you doing? SD. So what's everybody doing? They're relaxing? They busy? Did you get your Christmas shopping done? What is going on this? I think it's a brightening Sunday. What's everybody up to? You know what I'm amazed at when I started doing these lives? How fast they go by. I mean, seriously, how fast they go by. And I know I'm having a blast and having a good time, but can't wait to see the next part of Yellowstone. Yes, I'd love to see Yellowstone. What channel can I find that on? Is that a Netflix thing? Baba, pineapple on pizza. Is that for lunch or dinner? Cool. Sounds good. Absolutely. So everybody ready for Christmas or any other holidays that I'm missing coming by? Aya, how you doing? Much love. Yep. Thank you. Just going around showing smaller creators. Absolutely. That's cool. That's very nice because I tell you, everybody starts as a small creator and everybody needs a hand. And it's with the smallest, stupidest little things. I've been hung up. I had the toughest time trying to get it was this channel monetized. Just things I didn't understand. And it's not like you can call up, or I can't call up another creator and go, hey, buddy, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? There's no one around. I don't know any other creators other than here. So it's really tough. That's why I have another channel, uh, Small YouTubers Community Post. That's my newest channel, Small YouTubers Community Post. It's all about bare bones, mainly for the old people starting YouTube. I'm giving advice. I'm like I said, I'm not a pro, but I think the toughest thing is getting started. Hello, Scott. How you doing? Okay, Scott, get lost. Okay. Mom, you new here? Glad to have you. What are we talking about? Well, the subject is: are you the black sheep of your family? And if so, I want to hear some stories. Because if you've been watching my videos, I'm definitely the black sheep in my family. And someone asked, how did I get there? I got a video coming up on that. I'll give you a little sums up. It started off, I was taking care of my mom for 5 or 6 years. She had dementia. Some of the family, if you ever know anything about dementia, as it goes down, you become the bad guy because you're the one taking care of her. And absolutely nobody knows what it's like until you go through it. Maybe the nurses and doctors, some, but still, if you live with it 24/7, you do not know. Yeah, Merry Christmas. So, anyways, some of my family thought I was doing wrong to my mother. So, with that said, it's all stupid shit. Hearsay, everything else, all that kind of crap. And it just gets into a big kerfuffle. And now nobody talks to each other really, all because of that. And it's a shame, but hey, what are you going to do? I know in my heart I did the right thing. Hello from Russia. Awesome. Oleg, cool. But yeah, that's my story. Sticking to it. Like I said, when you're taking care of your mom, it's just you and her and a dog, and you're just doing your thing. As she got older, she got forgetful. So, I mean, I couldn't afford the house by myself because she wanted a big house. So we went ahead and bought the house on our own, just me and her. And when she came around, as she lost her mind more and more, someone put it in her ear that I was stealing from her, and I probably my cousin that I don't talk to anymore. And all of a sudden, she says one day, "I'm not paying half the bills anymore." Whoa, whoa, that's devastating because you're like, I don't want to lose my house, and she's like, I don't care. This is my mother talking. She didn't care because she was screwed up. God bless her, but she would know she would just go to a home. But she wasn't thinking right, so I don't blame her. I blame the people, which is my ex-wife. That's another story. And one of my cousins, the most influential, putting little things in her head. Yeah, I know. I hear you. The granny has it. It's tough. It really is. Anniversary of Pearl Harbor. I did not know that. Thank you. The kid, Nye, New Jersey, I think, or Nye, Brian M. Kid, something like that. Um, yeah, all I can say is, as tough as it is, as busy as we are, if you at all love your parents or your grandmother, whoever, spend as much time as you can with them because you're on borrowed time. Because you're probably going to be without them a lot longer than you will be with them. And I say, if they have any kind of faculty at all, I used to say, I lost my father at 28, and I had just gotten married, even though it didn't work out. But still, a lot of questions I never got to ask my dad, which I regret, and I wish I could have. I'm an introvert of the family. I hear ya. No, I know. But, yeah, don't be sorry. It's just, you do what you got to do. And if nobody wants to take my advice and just do their own thing, everybody's free to do their own thing, whatever. But I say one thing: if you have any regrets for not talking to your parents or anything on their deathbed or anything like that, that's on you. You got to live with that. That's a tough thing, unless you don't give a damn. If you're cold and have no feelings, or maybe they try to kill you or make you homeless or something, I don't know. But you have to live with that, and that sucks. Oh, good question. Is it too late for a man to start a family? Well, I oh I gave myself till 40, and the toughest thing was finding a woman that not only I could compatible with, that I could trust. And then, I mean, I'm very cautious. Didn't want to, rush into things. This is after my marriage because I got married. I got divorced at 29, so I had all that time, and I just said, okay, if I find somebody, give myself till 40, 42, absolute cutoff, and it didn't happen. So I opened up a landscape business. I did every, just like you put it in the next couple of gears and said, okay, I'm not gonna have kids. Let's make some money in this world, and that's it. And what do guys my age do? Buy big toys. No, I wasn't a veteran at all. Good for you if you were. Deborah, you agree? Well, it's tough. Starting a family thing, I give you credit. I tell you, you probably know I do pest control and I'm in schools a lot. And some of the crap that they make you do, they make you jump through hoops. And you might be used to it because you have kids, but someone like me who never had kids, they used to drop me off at the bus stop, or I'd walk to the bus stop. I'd wait for an hour all by myself. I know the world's crazier, but still, we're out there waiting for the bus. I walked home all by myself. I see cars and cars and cars lined up. And I think I heard, I'm not sure, they let one kid out at a time. Holy crap. Let the freaking kids come home, and that's it. That's just, remember, all this advice is coming from a single guy who's never had kids. So a lot of that school stuff, I don't understand. Yeah, I know. Never get a divorce. I know. It is cheaper, but that's a lot of headaches. Uh, what do you think? There's anything ethical or a man in the 50s having? No. If you think, remember, do the math. You have in your 50s, 20 years, you might be able to do the baby stuff. 10 years, you're 60. Then you're 65. Then you're 70. Then you start saying, is it fair to the kid? How much time, how much energy are you going to have towards that kid? Are you going to be able to play baseball and do all that stuff? That's that, but all means, go ahead and do it. Hey, remember one thing: once they come out, you can't put them back. There's no refunds. What happened in USA, now veterans in America, yeah, well, you're right. Absolutely. But it's been like that for a while. And I don't like to talk about, you know, politics, but let's see, give Trump a chance and let's see what he can accomplish. I mean, just saying, let's see what happens. Good, bad, or ugly. It is priceless, absolutely. Gator, how you doing? Buy what? What am I buying, Gator? Anonymous. People can adopt when they are. Oh, yeah, you can, absolutely. I've never even thought about adoption. The only adoption I've ever did was a pet. And I'm not putting down adoption. I just don't know anything about it. And I know there's probably a lot of kids out there that really need it. I don't know. I think it's mainly for me, it's society that has such a huge influence and on a kid especially. And I'm not up for that. The best thing I'm ever going to achieve in my life that way is being another pet parent, which I've been many times. 71, life is 71. Survivor of cancer, God bless you. What's next what's next after you die? Well, you can call me crazy, but I've been watching a lot of Bashar, if you've ever heard of him. And I go by it sounds right. Maybe I want it to sound right. I don't know. But the way he talks, I do believe, you can again call me crazy, I do believe we are energy beings having a human experience. Now you gotta remember, our tiny little minds, as big as they are, a lot of the concepts of what this guy talks about, a lot of us are so preoccupied with, oh my God, I'm fat. Oh my God, my boss hates me. And all these little things that you can't clear your mind. And that's just the way I think. That's all. Knowledge is power. Absolutely, Jason. Oh, good question. How would I tell my younger self something with knowing what you know now? Ooh. Don't buy so many cars. That would be the first thing. Start real estate sooner. I've had 30 something cars, muscle cars, luxury cars, but that was the affordable, achievable thing in the 80s, late 70s, so that's what I strive for. Then you're dating, all you can think about is Friday nights. I was lifting, looking for girls, typical 80s kid. So I didn't have a mentor. That was the problem. If I had a mentor to steer me in the direction, that's gold. Do I have any hobbies? I collect Hot Wheels. I'm not really a prepper, but I'm a preparer, I guess. I make sure that I keep things organized. So when the lights go out, I got a generator. Power goes out or something else goes out, I'm ready. I got food. I got an extra stove. I'm a preparer. How about you? Jason. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Having the kid thing at 50s, wow, that's brave of you. That's brave of you. Try it. Like I said, once you do it, there's no refunds. Anonymous, what do you do for fun? I'm doing it. Believe it or not, you can call it crazy or depressing. YouTube is fun for me. Now, I've been doing multiple channels. You try different stuff for the last, let's say 5 or 6 years. Different stuff. You try stuff. I tried TikTok. Then I got pretty good at that. And they screw with you. The numbers were going up and down. And I was like, hey, no more. I don't trust them. So I got off that and came over here. Cowboy, New York, huh? Cool. Checking in from Canada. Senior, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Drag Pro. Man, I remember going drag racing at Epping, New Hampshire. Which was the slow car, I had 86 Monte Carlo SS. Just fun. Just a fun car. What does YouTube pay me? I haven't gotten paid yet, but I am up to $300. And that's about it right now. So we'll see what happens. Should be getting some type of check. I got a notice saying middle or end of December, I should be getting a check. Other than that, then that was for only 2 or 3 weeks. I started almost in the middle of November. But it depends. The more lives I do, you learn so much when you do a YouTube channel. So it's like I was always doing quick videos. Now I'm doing longer videos because they can put more ads in, which will make you more money, and it's back and forth. But you still got to have fun. You still got to relate to people, all kinds of stuff. But I'm enjoying it. Again, I'm 57 years old, single guy, no wife, no kids, no pets. What else am I going to do when I get home? I feed myself, get ready for bed, and I pop on YouTube. This is it. This is my life. And some people might laugh and go, that's pathetic, but hey, if I can make a little extra scratch here and there, no problem. What are your top 3 foods? Chinese food, steak, and fish. I like good fish. Not all types, just haddock, flounder, that's basics. A good seasoned fish and chip, which is very hard to find. Man, that's gold to me. I'll pay big money for that. I wish they'll taught. Oh yeah, I know. In school, you mean finances and stuff? I like I said, you need a, what the hell's the word? Not a counselor. I can't think of it. You need a mentor if you want to do that stuff. You know, who is that again now? Oh, I forget who that was. Whoever was talking about that, you need a mentor. They say the 5 people that you hang around with, you'll be the 6th. So if you hang around with bums, or if you're hanging around in the street, or if you're getting drunk, or if you're hanging around in a Fortune 500 group, that's probably what's going to rub off you the most. That's advice. Nope, I don't change jobs frequently. That's a young kid thing. I'm an old dude. I was taught, get to a job and stay there. My life is pretty good, Kuma. Absolutely. I mean, I could have had a little more, but in my 50s, after I lost my mom and said, hey, okay, it's all on you, kid, and talking to myself saying, I could have got an apartment. I could have put myself in debt. I could have got a Lexus, but it's like save money, get the things you want to do, and that's it. If you don't have biological kids, yeah, that's true. But again, it's time. How much time? This alone, YouTube, takes a lot of time. And that's my choice. Drag Pro Guru. I don't know what that means. Can I have a corn dog? Okay. I'm not making corn dogs today. Yes, school. Yes, in school from when we were kids. Absolutely. What jobs did you have? I was a cabinet maker in school. Right out of school, I worked in a warehouse putting together kitchen cabinets. Was there for 7 years. Loved it. Great job. And then I bounced around little things here and there. And then it gets the cabinet making. You try different aspects of woodworking and stuff. It gets old. You try something different, and boom. I had a couple of my own little businesses, and boom, I'm at pest control. Senior, a kid in my high school learned about compound interest. Good for you. But what did it say? Was hit by a car bus and killed 2 years later. Okay, that's sad. Guru Mentors. That's cool. I gotta write that down. Mentors. I don't know if that's a website or not, but it sounds cool. And if I can learn from anybody, I'm gonna learn. I dabbled in YouTube. I quickly learned I do not like making. Okay, absolutely. Editing videos, I'll tell you a trick. It looks good if you got stuff flying here and going there. I do it in one take. You see me picking my nose. You see me looking around. I'm taking a drink. There is no editing. Editing to the simplest degree of I download it, put a title, put tags, all those word things, and out the door it goes. There is no editing. I used to do that in TikTok. It takes forever. And then where I am, it takes forever to download. A lot of stress, trust me. I myself wouldn't give up on YouTube. I think it's worth it. But everybody's different. Now I watch Life is Good. That's fine. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. What's it called? Planodine? No, Pianodine. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, I know there is a gorgeous Asian woman, and she gets on and she plays this guitar, and she's ripping through the chords, and she's doing this look, and she's got this long hair or something, and she's gorgeous. She gets views up the butt. And probably because she's a woman, she's beautiful, and she's making music. But that's cool. Everybody has something about them that someone likes. You just got to stick it out long enough to find a group of people that like you. I'm 28, stuck in my last job. Well, being a landscape crew leader, 8 years in a landscape crew leader. How old are you? I'm 28. Okay. You gotta put it this way. I had a landscaping business. Landscaping, I don't know how much work you're doing, or if you're just watching the guys and making sure this go out and that goes out, and whatever it is, making sure inventory and stuff. You get older, and stuff starts to wear down, and you're paying and all that stuff. So, hey, if it pays good, great. But I don't know. Unless you own the business, or unless you definitely have your own car and doing whatever you can do on the side, hey, cool, good for you. Do whatever you got to do. I hate to see people wait too long and then wake up in their 50s and go, wow, I'm too old to get hired for anything. Because trust me, I look for a part-time job in my 50s. Nobody wants a 50-year-old guy. Nobody. I don't know why. Oh, you know who does one? Home Depot. Home Depot and Lowe's and Walmart. That's our choices. And truthfully, if I had to, if Walmart greeters paid enough, I'd be there in a second. No problem. Forget what I was doing and ended up here. Okay. Thanks, Sean. Hope we're entertaining you. Andrew, I don't know if I do. Drummer from Canada. Cool. Glad to see you. Oh, I was out there getting it. Okay. Hola, Nestor. Cool. I developed my channel if I had a little more cash and gear. I don't believe that, senior. Like I said, you need an iPhone or a phone. You need some type of. This is something I watch TV and my phone on. What I'm having right now is a selfie stick with feet. That's it. And over here, I think I've shown this before. I have a ring light, and that's really it. I have another light over there. This ring light I love. It clamps on to the table where I'm at my kitchen table, and it's awesome. It's cheap, cheap, cheap. Go on Amazon, find something you like. I hate to say it, it's not an excuse because unless you sell something else you don't want to do. Your picture is very blurry. Sorry, I don't know why. I hear stories like that about Walmart, but I don't have a phone. Are you on? Okay, well, that makes it tough. Well, you can do, a lot of people do live shows from their laptop. I'm assuming you're on a laptop then. Uh, do it from your laptop even more. You don't even need a stand. I don't know. Again, my laptop, I don't bring it out, so it's always like that, just there. Thank you, Parker. I know Jesus loves you too. A tablet is really cheap. Yeah, okay, I haven't priced them. I just go from phone to phone. I get better cameras, and it treats me good. I think you're nice. Wish you were my neighbor. Linda Davis. Okay, thank you, Linda. I wish I was your neighbor too. Where are you calling from? I'm in New Hampshire. You can buy a house up here. We can be neighbors. Hopefully you're not a psycho and I'm not a psycho. What is the best way of making friends? Well, you're asking the wrong guy. I'm nice to everybody, but I put it this way: I know a lot of people, but when you break it down to would I trust some? Maybe I have trust issues. When you have someone over your house, if you have trust issues, yeah, not that I have money lying around or shit like that, but it's I don't know. Some people you have your standards that you grew up with. Like for instance, I'm old fashioned. I come over someone's house. I wouldn't even think about going through their fridge without even asking, or even getting up and looking around for the bathroom. You ask. These are old fashioned values. And I would get ticked off if someone just walked through my house and said, dude, where you going? So I guess I have too many trust issues, but I don't have too many friends. I know a lot of people though. England, cool. How did you learn about these videos? Trial and error there, Mom. Trial and error. Gotta start small. I recorded videos on my Mac. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Brian, no, they're moving fast. How you doing? People have told me not to use my lap. Then get a phone. I don't know what to tell you. People like you guys tell me if this is blurry or this is out of light. They'll tell you what's going on. What's going on. It's just your private space. Yeah, that's cool. I know what you mean. And I don't know. I'm just old fashioned and the new society is different. And even though people are older, even the old people my age have these weird, wacky thoughts of how to live life. And I don't know. I don't find it too problematic living alone. Hi, Brian. Oh, I don't have people in my house. It's sanctuary. That's cool, pro. Drag pro. Senior. Besides, it's not. I'm not sure. I want my face on the video. That's up to you. Try a faceless channel. So, hello from Medford. John, how you doing? Talked to you yesterday. So I had a Hot Wheels channel. All you saw were my fingers in the cars, so it's possible, but it's tough. It grew very slowly. That's just that niche. But, try it. Do your homework. I mean, it fills in time, so you don't have time to be lonely. Between that and a pet, hey, I trade SPX options. That's cool. That sounds like you're making some money. Good for you. John, living in a new world with an old soul. I guess that's me. Thank you. I celebrate diversity. Absolutely. Hey, I'm not a hater. I do have my values, and some of them get in the way of things, but it still have to be me. So I am a free spirit, but I have my rules of personal life. Hello from Mississippi. Just dropping in from the socialist state of California. Well, welcome. Well, I'm not in Massachusetts anymore, but I know what you mean by socialist state. John, I live alone and have kids over. Okay, I also play in a six-piece band. That's cool. Hey, you're saying you sound like you're a busy guy. I'd like to start a route driving channel. You can do that too. There are tons of options, people. Tons. You know how many people put that dash cam in, and there's even everything. I told people before, you could start a channel about belly button lint and just put your finger in your belly button and pick it, and you'd probably get someone out there that wants to watch it. Seriously, it's that vast. Hi, Laura. Hi, Phil. Sent a message earlier. Hope you're well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Phil, my nephews are in Pelham in Salem. Cool. Born in 1970. Saturday morning cartoons, absolutely. Brian, that's Cook. I get a lot of hate I put from the rough. I don't know what that means, but okay. TC, how you doing? Camilla, hello from Denmark. What is Denmark like? Is that I'm ignorant. So is Denmark the ones with, or no? That's Holland. I'm thinking of Holland with the windmills. Is Denmark like that too? I have no idea. Denmark just sounds like, is it socialist or is it a beautiful place to live? Well, Camilla, a lot of people are like that. They're married, but they feel alone. That's that's a problem that you're in, and like people told me before, that's your life right now. So that's it. Life changes though, good, bad, or ugly. You got to kind of figure it out. Everybody's got to figure out their own trip. Boston, what you sing? I don't sing at all. Oh, it must be Boston, the other guy. Thank you. Cheers. Phil, what part of Italy? I have no idea. Brucey was I don't know. So, my dad's side of the family, we never talked about that. And he had a whole side of the family that was from Italy. And maybe that's where problems come from. I don't know. But I always said, let's go visit them. No, no, no. And I don't know. But so, it never happened. I don't know. I was lucky. I'm saying unlucky. I never even learned. I know a lot of Italian, but not enough. We should have spoken in the house, an American on the outside, but that didn't happen either. Classic rock, cool. Ignorance is bliss. Really? It's not a great place? Oof. I walk through life following my own beat. That's the best thing. Now, is that a play on words, drummer, or is that true? Because I do, absolutely. I cut my own path in life. You got to remember, for a lonely guy, I'm not even going to say lonely, for a guy who has no friends and just me or anybody else, okay, you you're not influenced. Now you have to grow where you want to, in the direction you want to grow. It's totally up to you because you got no other influence. But being alone is, it's a double-edged sword. It's a gift and it's horrible at times. But like I said, there's no one here to nag me. I make my own responsibility and I make time for this or other things that are important to me, and I grow in life. Yeah, we used to do. My grandmother was alive, and I lost her at like 3 or 4. So, I was a little kid, but I heard my parents say, "Yeah, we should have talked Italian." But back then, we're going back to late '60s, early '70s. It was the you got to speak American all the time type of thing. That's what they pushed. So we never taught. I would have been fluent in it. Try to find another Italian. I don't know too many. It's not like you used to trip on them in the '70s. That was in the Irish, like everywhere. Oh, you got to make your own path. Chris, how you doing? I'm alone also. Well, don't let it get to you, Chris. You you have to you have to persevere in life, and don't use that as an excuse not to do anything. Seriously, I one of my biggest mottos is you go to work, earn your living. Okay, the time that you're home, don't drink beer. Don't, or I should say, don't just drink beer and turn the TV on and watch Al Bundy and then go to bed. You find something you want to do in life that's meaningful, that can advance your life, and you work on your shit when you get home. That's what I do. Now, again, it takes years, but still, feeling somewhat similar to you, absolutely. I I do a lot of thinking. The mind's always going, and sometimes it keeps me up. Like you said, I have the old written stuff. I got them everywhere. I have a queen size bed, and I have one of these, and in the middle of the night, if I have a thought, I write it down. So I never lose the thought. So you, again, opportunity, you could be on the toilet, you could be on the couch, you could be cooking. They're everywhere. My bass, man, that's good about the instruments, as long as you're happy. Bradley, hello. People tell me who are going to take care of you when you're in your 70s and 80s, especially if suddenly you get sick and they tell me, well, if you're bringing up that subject, I'm not saying there aren't people like that out there, but if you if you start telling people I'm going to leave you money, they'll be there. And I'm not saying that people won't do it if you don't have any money, because there are those kind souls, but just be aware, the person that's watching over you, I don't know. Like I've seen too many people, and again, I'm a skeptic, or I'm not trusting. So it takes a lot. You have to earn trust with me. You cannot go home and eat and drink beer and learn about the stock market. That's true. I don't have them with me. I learned a lot about the stock market. I did. What was it? Okay, who's the best stock trader in the world? The guy who does long-term stocks. I can't think of his name. The old guy. I used to have plenty of his books, and I used to read a lot. And I found out, for me, because I'm not that good of stock, Warren Buffett, thank you. And I learned that the multiple stocks or shares of different stocks, I forget if that's a spider stock or something else, that was my best bet. I made the most money because I've had stock. I've had stock in. I bought the cheap stock when it was in Warren Buffett's company. I was only able to afford, was it the B or A stock? The cheap one stock, but that was it. And one stock isn't enough. The same with I had Kmart, I had Coke, one or two. So who knows? What about John Livermore, William O'Neill, Mark, Chris? I've heard. Yep, Jim. I don't listen to Jim Cramer. I don't know why. It's just I think he yells too much, and he's still doing that. I don't know. I like the guy, but I don't know.